Good morning. There's a new chapter in the tragic story that rocked a small Canadian town and sparked outrage and disbelief here at home. An Australian mother who admitted to drowning her two sons in a bathtub has touched down in Sydney this morning after serving just 10 months in custody. Let's go straight to Nine's Dimity Clancy. Dimity, good morning. You were at the airport when she arrived. What happened?
Well, Amelia, Alison McConnell showed no emotion whatsoever as she faced waiting media at Sydney Airport this morning. She had a real deadpan look on her face as she exited the public exit, and she kept that same persona the entire way to the car park. A couple of times Alison replied no comment to a flurry of questions that were thrown to her. There was also another woman who was walking closely beside her, somewhat guarding Alison as they walked along. She too was replying no comment to the questions we were asking. Alison's mother Helen was also there this morning. Helen was walking ahead of the pack. She too didn't have a lot to say to the media this morning. Just a bit of background, Amelia. Alison McConnell admitted to drowning her two little boys in the bathtub of her Alberta home in Canada back in 2010. They were 10-month-old Jaden and 2-year-old Connor. Now, Alison was charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder for that offence. She was only ever convicted, though, of their manslaughter on the grounds of mental illness. Now, Alison was sentenced to 6 years in jail. Now, it's standard for prisoners in Canada to serve 2/3 of their sentence, and Amelia, with time already served, she was released after just 10 months in a psychiatric ward, and that decision meant that she was released late last week and, of course, arrived home this morning.
And Dimity, where to from here? We understand Alison could be forced to return to Canada.
Well, that's right. Canadian prosecutors, and no doubt Alison's husband Curtis, are appealing her release. They want her convicted of those 2 counts of second-degree murder and are asking for a 12-year jail term. Now, that appeal is yet to be heard back in Canada. For now, today, we believe that Alison is on her way with her mother and her supporters back to their home at Gosford on the Central Coast. Now, Amelia, she may be a world away from that psychiatric ward that she's just spent 10 months in, but there's no doubt she will not be able to escape the anger and the anguish that is back in Canada over her release.
All right, Dimity, we will get an update from you a little later. Thank you.